Hello everybody, my name is Mohamed and today we are going to study and review a pretty nice topic that is the family members. As you may know, there are different ways to call the family members and we are going to start with a short review. First of all, to see how you remember the vocabulary related to family members. So here you can see a picture of the different family members, such as grandparents that include grandmother and grandfather, that you can also call granddad and grandma. There are also the parents that include father and mother, which you can also call dad and mom. Then we have son, daughter. Also, there is brother, sister, nephew, niece, which are the children of our brothers or sisters. And also, we have uncle, aunt, and the children of our uncle or aunts would be our cousins. Those that I mentioned and you can find in this picture are the basics, but if you know more, that is excellent, and just keep in mind for the rest of the class. Now we are going to see how can we describe the members of our families. So for that, we are going to need to review a little bit about simple present tense rules. For example, whenever we have the verb be, we're going to use is if we have the pronouns he, she, or it. For example, when I talk about my mom, I'm going to say my mom is a teacher. Another example of this is when I talk about myself, I'm going to use the verb in the form am. I am a student is an example of this. The other one is are. Whenever we use they or we use the verb in the form are. For example, when we say my siblings are noisy, that was about the different forms of the verb be, but there are plenty of other verbs more. So how do we use them? The correct way to use this is when we talk about he, she, or it. We are going to add an s or an es to the verb. For example, my mom teaches at a school. In the case of the other pronouns, like I, they, we're going to leave the verb in its original form, such as in the example, my parents work at the same building. This topic seems a little bit confusing at the beginning, but I promise that if you keep reading, talking, and also watching this kind of videos where you can review it, you are going to be able to describe your family in the correct way. So now, to prove what you've learned in this first part, we are going to make a practice together where we are going to read a text and then you're going to help me to answer some questions related to the text. This text is called This is My Family. Listen and read about Peter's family. This is my family. My father John is 40 years old. He is a teacher. Sarah is my mother. She is 35. She is a nurse. Gustavo is my grandpa. He is a doctor. Ursula is my grandma. She is 62. She is very nice. Tom is my baby brother. He is 1 year old. He is always happy. Rebecca is my sister. She is 6 years old. She is very relaxed. I am Peter. I am 10 and I love my family. Now you're going to help me to choose the correct answer according to the text that we just read. John is Peter's father, grandpa, brother. Correct. John is Peter's father. Ursula is Peter's sister, grandma, mother. Correct. Ursula is Peter's grandma. Ursula is very happy, sad, nice. Is correct. Ursula is very nice. You did very good in this practice. Now I have an assignment for you. You are going to write a text similar to the previous one of Peter's family, but in this case about your family members that you live with, including the same things that Peter included: their occupation, their age, and how are they related to you. And when you have it done, you can share it with your English classmates, reading it to them. Now, to finish today's class, I am going to play a question game with you where you have to find out the relation between the family members that I'm going to mention. So let's start with the first question. My dad's mother is my... Correct. My dad's mother is my grandma. Second question. Who is my mom's brother? My mom's brother is my uncle. Third question. My aunt's kids are my... Correct. My aunt's kids are my cousins. Fourth and last question. My sister's daughter is my... The correct answer is my sister's daughter is my niece. Well, that's all for today's video class. I hope you enjoyed it and had a great time. Bye.